So much of the hiring is about a culture and fit. I think it is an important part of assessing whether someone would suit your organization. So what he's saying is, for the most part, he goes, "Hey, look, here, would you like a coffee? You know, and you have a coffee in his kitchen. I guess he's conducting this at his own house, maybe the restaurant or something like that. And then when you're done with everything, if you're having lunch or whatever, as long as there's not a waiter or waitress or something like that taking care of you, you kind of gather up your stuff and pick up your stuff, and you're like, hey, throw your stuff away, return your tray. Where would you like me to put this cup? Type deal." Now, one thing that I've learned in job interviews is when you walk into, let's say, sometimes they always have like an empty boardroom or something like that. You're like, come in here where we can have some privacy and stuff. Come in here and we'll do the interview in here. I always wait for the person to sit down or offer me a seat. I'd always do that because that's kind of like I don't want to walk in here and assume that I'm going to sit down. Or I will say something. Do you mind if I sit here? If I walk into an office, if the person is already sitting behind the desk and he's got like the chair in front of him, like you see in the TV shows and stuff, do you mind if I sit here? No, go right ahead. You're being polite right off the start. And 9 times out of 10, that usually lands you a job. Hey, may I sit here? Do you mind if I sit here? You ask before you approach into someone's office. So keep that in mind. It's the little things, not necessarily you could be the smartest guy in the world. You could be the most qualified for the job. But those social clues, if you have like Asperger's or something like that, and you don't get those clues, just ask the little things, pick up after yourself, remove anything that you brought in, leave fingerprints and memories. Don't leave any garbage behind type deal.